Take 4. Hello, everybody. Hello. This is OelGrez here, and it is Carrier Sunday here at ELAstudio N Sons. And I put this clip together. It's the first one I'm doing tonight because Sunday I ran all my carriers. I ran the whole fleet of carriers, just working them all up. So these are a few of the clips I did for Carrier Sunday. This is like I said, usually when I get to the end of the battle, if I'm down before everybody or the battle's over, I usually stay around and watch. And that's what that was. I was spectating, watching that their captain sailed by, and so I put that in there as as our ship was sinking. Yes, sir. That's kind of the joke I make about washing the deck, so get all those pesky grease spots off the deck, Well, there's a good chance to wash it. So, but that, I think I got that clip in here somewhere. This is my Ark Royal, and I just kind of threw some clips together, showing what kind of I was doing for the weekend, for Sunday. And I do work. What I try to do is I'll work all my carriers through, trying to get all the different bonuses and stuff for like the first win of the day and stuff like that. Because at some point I start losing silver and stuff like that because it's costing more to fix the ships when I get done than when I'm making by going into battle. I've seen that happen with the tanks. World of Tanks. Also doing a special Halloween thing. I'm going to put a couple clips together because I got some of the Spectre tanks. I got a couple clips of me Halloween stuff. It's Halloween today. Trick or treat tonight. So that's why I want to try and get this put into the can and get it posted and stuff, because I want to go ahead and do some World of Warships tomorrow, Wednesday, and I'm going to see if the Halloween thing is still going, and I could do some more of that. The special, the combat, it's a different type of gameplay, and I enjoy it. A lot of this stuff, though, it costs actual cash to buy the different stuff, but you still can play for free. You can win some stuff. It takes a lot of going back in and redoing it. And like I said, I was losing some silver at the same time, trying to build up the different things for the different sides. Yeah, here you go. This is my Graf Zeppelin. This is the German aircraft carrier. Premium, I do believe. I think you have to buy this one, and I was able to acquire a paint scheme for it. And Starscream's the commander. I'm thinking about switching him out, though. I like Starscream. I think he's pretty cool, but there's times it's kind of like you're trying to say, "Hey, nice job," and he's got a derogatory comment to come back. But that's Starscream. He's always trying to one up on, trying to take the whole Decepticons to his own. Back in the day, Starscream was always up against Megatron, and so I might switch him up for the actual German commander for the carrier line. And like I said right in the beginning, I'm just kind of going around. I like to check out what's going on. See maybe where I can add the most help to the team, because like I said, you can do damage, you can do a lot of stuff, but you're not gonna go out, you're not gonna sink every ship. Like for instance here, I'm going after the destroyer, and no, missed them, just missed them. I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at going after destroyers. Destroyers are tough. They're mean and they're vicious, and they can do a lot of damage, especially in the right hands. And I've had to deal with a couple of them from time to time running the carriers. And usually when I'm running cruisers, they're my target. They're the ones I'm going to go after because the cruiser can deal with them a lot better than a battleship can. And battleships, if they get in close and they get to the point where you can't get your guns on them, the secondaries though on most of these big ships and stuff, they can tear you up too. So if you get in too close, they have a secondary armament that can take you down when you're trying to take them down. So it's kind of like knowing when to go in and when not to. In other words, if their attention is focused somewhere else, then you come in from a blind side maybe and throw torps in them or just do a run by. And sometimes I've done it with desperation where last ditch effort, throw some torps out there and sometimes it helps. Um, let's see, I'm taking damage. I gotta cool my engines down. I'm down to 2. Here we go. No, no, we did get damage. We did get a hit on that. And like I'm saying, so you'll when you're doing the carriers, you'll acquire damage and stuff, but you're not going to get the same damage you're going to get by operating a destroyer. Destroyers can get in, they can do a lot of damage, they can take a big ship down pretty quick by throwing all their torps into it if they can get a good run on it. And I've had a few of those. I've had a few where I could deliver 4 torps and then give it a second to deliver 4 more torps and just have them all kind of going right in, and just watch the health go down on the ships. And sometimes you get a kill on it, but it's just a lot of it's a learning thing. I've been playing carriers for a while, and I'm still a novice. I love to go up against on the standard, but I'm not good enough yet. I don't last very long. Simple reason, for instance, let's say you're on a standard map going up against other captains and commanders and stuff out there. Next thing you know, you got little destroyers coming at you because they're not set patterns. They don't do what the AI does. They got a certain thing that they want to go after the carrier, so they're going to go after the carrier. And then it's a hide and seek where you're trying to hide before they can find you. So when that little thing comes up saying that you've been detected, you might want to check the map and see how close you are to your enemy, because they can really do some damage to you if you're not paying attention. And that goes back to what I was saying before. If your controller is shaking while you're flying around out there, that means your ship is taking damage. Something is hitting it. There was one too where it's like I was out there and all of a sudden I heard a command that said the torpedoes da 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 da, and it's like, okay, something just launched some torpedoes at my carrier, and it's letting me know that it's a torpedo. So best thing to do, if you can get back to the carrier real quick so you can maybe turn into it or turn away from it, or maybe just keep going the same thing and it'll go right by. But I've had my ship sunk that way too, where all of a sudden, boom, taking 2 or 3 torps and you go down in a hurry. Especially if they hit just in the right spots. So we got another flight going on here. That one little bit there, I had it sped up a little bit because it's like when you first start out, it's a lot of just flying around, looking around. There's not a lot of action, so I'll speed that up in order to fit the clip in under 15 minutes. And that's why I speed them up sometimes. I try not to speed up where, interesting stuff in the battle occur. Like right here, I'm going in after this here cruiser. I'm getting better at it though, see? I'm getting better. See, watch out. Boom, missed. But see, I got a detection ribbon. And so I come back up. I only got 2 aircraft left in this flight. And your different carriers and your different tiers and stuff determine different factors on your different carriers, and that's part of the learning process. Is like I think it was the Ark Royal. You have 9 aircrafts in the bombing flights that go up, where Langley Tier 3 just starting out, you have 4 aircraft in the flight when you launch out. Let's see. See, now this one is 6. So this Zumo, it's a Japanese carrier. Is it the premium one? I think this might be the premium carrier, Japanese. But like, okay, we're going in for another dive bomb. And I'm getting better at trying to keep the cursor on the ship. But see what I mean by aiming? If I would have aimed in front, then it would have came in under where the cursor is, as just passing underneath it, and then the bomb just totally misses it. I've been learning that's not easy to do, especially with destroyers, because destroyers are, like I said, they're nimble. They can move out of the way within you got your cursor set on them, and all of a sudden they veer off, and you got to get your cursor back over onto them before you release your weapon. Uh-oh. So look at this. Okay, drop my torps. Hold up a second. I wanted to redo this audio bit. I was reviewing it, getting ready to post it, and I noticed something that it's like there was a clip I wanted to put in there because it was one of the things I had done with a carrier that's hard to do, and it's like I was looking for it. I didn't know if I could find it, and now when I was reviewing it, I actually put it in without even realizing it. So I'm redoing the audio on it so I can actually do a little bit of narrating what actually was going on with this here. And this clip is this here battle is a little unique for me, and it was the first time, and I'll show you why. And I'm on the Langley, and like I said, I usually start out by just cruising around. I'll go up, and I usually start with the bombers. That way I can find out what's out there before I'm wasting my torps. And then I can see, like, maybe there's a ship that's already damaged, that if I put a torp or 2 into it, I can put it down to the bottom. And that's kind of what I was doing with the bombers. And then once I do my... okay, hold up a second. This is the third time doing this little bit. I'm not paying attention now. There's a reason I keep wanting to show this clip. It's first time... right there you go. The first time I got a destroyer with a bomber. I think that was a destroyer. Hold up a second. I gotta go check it again. Okay, that wasn't a destroyer. That was a cruiser. But it was the first time I actually sunk a ship using my bombers. So that's why. And then I just got another kill right here. That little destroyer, this is what I was talking about with the secondaries. It got in too close to my carrier, and my secondaries took it out. So this is one of the first clips, one of the first battles where I actually got 2 ships sunk with the carrier. And that's what I was saying before, before I redid this little bit, is that carriers you can do damage. Your observation, your pointing out where stuff are. Not only that, you're putting your damage to the point where it would help your team out, like pushing into an area, or clearing an area out, or taking care of ships that might be given a problem that you would help out. But that's what I kind of do with the carriers. So I fly around, I look for the targets and stuff like that, and just basically doing observation. But that's what I did with that. That's why we sent 2 to the bottom on that one, and that's pretty good for carriers. And I'm going to let Mr. Editor take over and finish up the rest of this clip. Okay, audio check, everything sounds good. Do music and audio. Alright, everything's looking good. Transitions are in. Timing's looking good. We need music, and then go back ahead and do audio track for this here clip. And I think Mr. Voiceover, you did a script clip and slid it down already. Good job, everybody. Well done. Let's post it. Script clip. Cut, print, and post. put it in the can and on the shelf. From ELAstudio N Sons, Phyled and OelGrez. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following.